Hi, my name's Roland from Roland Studios, and I'm here to talk about a new game I've been working on. The game's style is greatly inspired by titles such as Psychonauts, Dungeon Keeper, and Earthworm Jim. It goes for a cartoonish, zany, surreal motif within a demonic setting. And one thing I really tried to push was an emphasis on animation. I love seeing characters exhibit exaggerated poses, crazy stretchy limbs, and heavy overlap action. Something we don't get to see often in 3D games. DemonBlaster, like many MOBAs, maintains key principles such as 3-lane routes, base cores, towers, and hordes of NPCs. However, it simplifies the model by eliminating the leveling up and creeping aspect. Also, the obvious of being VR accessible. In fact, the game is built from the ground up with this in mind, giving you the freedom to explore the world and interact with your surroundings. Many of the map designs can be broken down into 3 main categories. The first being what I call the Facing Worlds design, inspired by the renowned Unreal Tournament map, in which each team fights an uphill battle up windy roads to overtake their opponent's core. The landscape creates multiple tactical bottlenecks with several alternative routes. The second is the Labyrinth design. This delegates your forces into sparse patches of disarray. And the third being the Bloodbath Arena, which is basically a pile of non-stop carnage. Since my last game, Daydreamer, I've been really getting into virtual reality. I'll admit, I was skeptical at first, thinking that the whole VR thing could just be the next fad like 3D televisions. However, after actually picking one up and playing, I was completely blown away by the potential. That being said, there are a couple of things I feel worth addressing. First off, let's talk about this whole teleportation mechanic. You see this in many VR games. However, this completely breaks the immersion, or at least in my opinion. Another thing that frustrates me is orientation. I always find myself getting entangled with wires while turning. So what I did was I implemented a Y rotation on the D-pad, making turning left or right easy. The game will feature locomotion movement, as I feel it is essential to have coherent gameplay in a competitive setting. However, someone who is new or unaccustomed to VR might be affected. I understand that VR is not for everyone, which is why I'm developing my game to be cross-platform, allowing for players with only one headset to battle online or co-op right at home. So what will be added? Well, the game will be first and foremost a multiplayer game. With this funding, I'll be adding new content, such as new characters, new maps, new abilities, and the possibility of a new single-player campaign. But most importantly, it will be polished to perfection. The game is early in production, and I want to make this something special. As a solo developer, I'm capable of doing much on my own, but I need your help to take this where it needs to go. All help is appreciated. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in the abyss.